Hi, my name's Jim Ainsworth, and I'm the author of these three books: The Magical Star, An American's Journey Through America's Soul, and a short account of the destruction of Native America. I started these videos with the purpose of explaining how to find peace of mind in these troubled times. Uh, it's it's a function that you do. Uh, It's understanding the nature of our existence. And once you do that, you understand what needs to be done in order for you to reach that plateau of peace of mind. I thought that since this is video 19, I felt that I should probably recap everything up to now, and I will do that in the next three videos. I started out with how to find peace of mind, understanding what that's all about. Now, it's you can't have peace of mind when you have thoughts racing through your head. Now, it doesn't matter whether they're good thoughts or bad thoughts, uh, or just nonsensical thoughts, because when you're thinking, or let's say you're remembering the past or thinking about the future, you're not present. And when you're remembering or thinking, you will go through a period of time which, when you try to recollect what was happening during those times, uh, you will not be able to remember. It's called driver's hypnotism. I've heard it first as that. Uh, but a lot of people spend their entire lives in this state. Um, so, and I also mentioned before that the past and the future are illusions. Um, they don't exist. The only thing that is real is the present. Uh, Now, I spent 40 years studying this. I practiced meditation through TM. I've done Hatha Yoga. I've taught mental yoga for many, many years. I've taught these procedures that I'm discussing on these videos. And I also, in doing so, experienced a number of things myself. I found that I could leave my body at will. I could stand outside my body and see my body lying there. So that proved to me that there is life beyond what we see. It's not only in these physical bodies, there's life outside of that. In other words, we have some type of form, soul, spirit, or whatever you choose to call it, uh, to that goes beyond this. Now, I didn't do that constantly, but once I found out that I could do it after a couple of times, it satisfied my urge to do that. And so I only do that in my dreams now. The important thing to know here is that there is something outside of this. Now, in order to find that, you need to be present. And in order to be present, you need to engage in some type of practice. I hate to call it discipline, but it is. You have to find a way in which you can still your mind. Now, for thousands of years, people have been using yoga, mental yoga called jnana. And if you pick up a book at the library on that, which I suggest you do, it will give you instructions on how to still your mind and get rid of these thoughts that are continually pestering you. Now, I went on and I talked about the 3 planes of existence, how there's a mental plane, an emotional or astral plane, and a physical plane. And in between the astral or emotional plane and the physical plane, which is the one which you were using this video, watching me, is called an etheric plane. Now, this etheric plane is a bridge for the spirit to enter from the astral into the physical through birth. Now, you might say, well, what are these planes and all that stuff? Well, you have to understand something here, that everything that you see has spirit, whether it be a universe, a solar system, a planet, and human beings, animals, plants, rocks, minerals, atoms. They all have this thing that we call spirit. And the spirit enters our universe, and when it does so, it enters the mental plane. If it desires to go further and incarnate on a planet, it first enters the astral plane, which is the emotional plane. And on each of these, the mental and the astral, it forms bodies. And when it desires to enter the physical plane, it enters the etheric and forms the shape that it wishes to incarnate on the earth, and by doing so, makes itself available for birth on earth, either through a seed or an embryo. So that's as far as I'm going to go on this first video. I'll recap it on video 20. I'll recap more, and then on 21, I'll finish off this recap, and we can get on to the higher planes of existence. So that's all for now. You have a nice day, and bye.